Sorry I'm late.
That's
Allow
okay.
me to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Edberg, and you are Sonia Vilander. Tell me, Miss Vilander, when did you first experience a problem with compulsive dream anxiety?
I don't know how to begin to tell you, Dr. Edberg. I can't find the words.
Try not to think of me as your psychiatrist, but as your friend.
I'm so unhappy.
I know. But we must work together to find the root cause of your depression. Will you work with me?
I will try.
Good. Now, think back to the beginning. How did it all start?
It started small. I guess these things always do. I just wanted to find an end table for my apartment, and so I was shopping around for something nice yet reasonably priced. And then one day, this furniture catalog arrived in the mail from that new place, IKEA. I think it's Swedish. So I scanned through the catalog, and everything looked so nice, functional and modern. So I got in my Volvo, and I drove to the mall. And when I arrived there, I found just what I was looking for. Malmsteen, I think it was called. I paid for it, brought it home, put it together. It was perfect.
I see.
That night, I had my first dream.
Tell me about it.
In my dream, I was a little girl again. It was winter. My whole family was paying a visit to my Uncle Vanya's farm like we did every Christmas, and we were all very happy. I was playing with my toys in the parlor until I became bored. Then I wandered off to explore the house. I walked down a long hallway to a strange room and opened its door. Inside the room, I saw a large table, and on the table was a bowl of fruit. As I approached the table, I could see that the fruit was strawberries, my favorite. I suddenly became hungry. I stood up on my tiptoes, and I reached for the bowl, and I could just grasp its edge. And then I awoke.
Very interesting. And tell me, Miss Vilander, has this dream reoccurred?
Yes, Doctor, often.
And it always ends at the same point?
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
Anxious. Frightened.
And that's how you felt that first night?
Yes.
And what did you do then?
I was restless, and I couldn't return to sleep, so I went out into my living room to read. But then I noticed that my new end table made all the rest of my living room furniture look a bit shabby, especially my old sofa. The IKEA catalog was still lying on the coffee table, and I began to leaf through it. And since I couldn't sleep anyway, I began to measure out my room and plan on how to brighten it up. I decided that the first step would be to replace my shabby old sofa, and I resolved to return to IKEA the next weekend to do so. And that made me feel better. And I returned to bed.
Go on.
I remained a bit anxious at work all week. and I thought often of my redecorating plans. But finally Saturday arrived, and I returned to IKEA. I felt strangely happy as I walked through all those rows upon rows of chairs and tables until I entered the sofa department. And then, once again, I found just what I was looking for. And once again, I paid for it. I brought it home. I put it together. And once again, it was perfect.
I see.
Oh, at least I thought all was perfect, but soon my anxiety returned.
And the dreams?
Yes, that same night I had the dream again. It frightened me. I don't know why. But soon I developed insomnia, and I spent all of my nights sitting on my new sofa staring at my drab, barren apartment with its drab, barren furniture and its drab, barren carpeting and its drab, barren wallpaper and its drab, barren lighting. It made me realize what a drab, barren existence I led, with a drab, barren job and a drab, barren future for my drab, barren life.